That you will demonstrate virgin hair relaxer application. You will apply simulated relaxer product to a single subsection of hair. You will be expected to follow all client protection, safety, infection control procedures. You will be instructed individually by the examiner to demonstrate the virgin relaxer procedure. And this is an untimed section. And so she will come to you on an individual basis, and she will tell you that you, to demonstrate a virgin relaxer. So she comes to me. I'm going to sanitize my hands. If I need to put protective cream on at this time, I would before I begin. But because I did it during the hair color, I would not need to do it again, okay? She's going to tell me to do one section. I'm going to grab my last tint brush. I'm going to get, I would not have these on here. These would have been on the head. I'm going to get my relaxer. So this is simulated relaxer that I'm using. And then I'm going to get 1/4 subsection. So no more than 1/4 subsection. I'm going to clamp that up. And I'm going to get my section. I'm going to start a 1/2 inch away from the head. And I'm going to go to 1 inch porous ends. And I don't know if you have to do top and bottom, but since we're only doing one, I'm going to do it just in case. And then after I do that, I'm going to do a smoothing technique just in that middle. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to put it onto the scalp and onto that 1 inch ends. And I'm going to stand back. I'm going to put that into my items to be disinfected, and I'm going to stand back. And I will, whatever she wants, I will listen to her. But when I'm done, I'm going to just stand back, and I'm going to wait till she goes to everyone else. This is an untimed section and individual, okay? And when I'm done, I would put my lid back on. If she was still there or she wasn't saying anything, I'd probably put in my items to be disinfected, or I'd probably just wait so I don't make noise. Once she leaves you, do not be fussing around, do not be messing around. You just want to stand there and wait because you don't want to be a distraction to everyone else. So you just stand there, wait for further instructions, okay? No questions. Okay, so now we're done. Now she's going to read to you. You will demonstrate a blood exposure procedure. You will imagine the following scenario. During the service, you have sustained a minor cut to your index finger. The injury is such that you can continue with the service. Your work area or your client has not been contaminated. You're expected to demonstrate the proper blood exposure procedure. You will have 10 minutes to complete this section. You'll be informed when you have 5 minutes, and upon completion, step back to indicate that you have finished. So she's going to say begin. If I haven't got rid of my gloves before, I would probably get rid of my gloves. I would probably throw those into the trash because I'm going to stop and sanitize my hands. If I don't need any of this, I'm probably just going to put it there, and then I'm going to just get a simple SMA, throw that away. I'm going to sanitize my hands. And if I can, I would have got rid of these because I want these. So there we go. So sanitize my hands. I'm going to get my first aid kit out. I'm going to get 1 pair of gloves. I put that on my SMA. I'm going to get 1 bag. I'm going to get an alcohol wipe and 1 Band-Aid. I'm going to close my first aid kit, put that back, and then I am going to pretend that my index finger is this one, and I've cut myself. So, let's back up. I'm so sorry. Because I've cut myself, when I'm taking stuff out of my Band-Aid, I want to make sure that I'm holding my finger and I try to do things with 1 hand. Okay, I forgot that. So my finger's still cut. I do things with 1 hand. I'm going to take an alcohol wipe and I'm going to wipe it. I'm going to put everything into the bag. I'm going to get my Band-Aid. Remembering that it's on my index finger. And I'm going to put the Band-Aid on the cut. Oh, I'm blowing this one. Okay. I would have had one glove on the whole time I'm wiping and the whole time I'm cleaning. So it's back on. I would wipe with alcohol, put that in the package, get my Band-Aid on, put that in the back package, and then I would take a glove, and I'm going to put the other glove on this hand. But you guys saw this yesterday when I did first aid, so you guys could remember. And I'm going to take this glove, I'm going to put this into the sealed bag. I would probably do that bag and this first, throw that away, and then get my last glove and put it on, and I'm gonna stand back, okay? So that's blood exposure. I'll do that a bunch of times so that you guys can remember that. Now I'm gonna stand back and I'm going to wait, okay? So once I'm done with that and she's ready to begin, you don't have to continue with the glove on. You can take that glove off and you'll be throwing it away, okay? Now she's going to say, you have